And just about a minute into the first quarter. Johnson, a wide open look and off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Now here's Williams. 17 points for him last game against Oklahoma City.
And Kevin, a remarkable night for him passing the ball, just racking up the assists. Very effective screen to set up the jumper. That was the key to that play.
And the Celtics with possession here. Rondo off the pick from Hawkins. The drive by Rondo goes up to the stripe. Second shot opportunity. Sellinger no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Williams dishes to Lopez. Lopez a screen. A nice shot by Bogdanović. Bogdanović has got his second bucket tonight.
Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
Outside, Green. Hawkins kicks to Rondo. And hits it! Unbelievable! For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start off the game. Lopez a screen. Williams kicks to Lopez. Back to Williams. Lopez sets a screen for Williams. Lopez up top. 6 to shoot. Unloads from 13. And Boston with the rebound. Here's Rondo. Feeds it to Green. From beyond the arc. And again, Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Celtics. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Outside Williams. They set the pick. Lopez a screen on Rondo. Here's Bogdanović. Guarded by Green. 5 to shoot. Shot from the top of the key. Williams can't hit. Boston's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Here's Hawkins. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Hawkins has got his first points in this one. Well, Hazen, the new guy, a time-honored tradition for NBA teams, it seems, and really in all professional sports. He was the latest victim of a prank, Clark, as he gets initiated to the league.
Well, the last few years, there's been a trend of filling a guy's car full of popcorn, but they went for the more direct approach here. A bucket of water to the head.
Did you ever get pranked?
Not like that. No, I can't recall being pranked. The veterans treated me pretty good my first year in the league.
And the wide open shot from Green. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Green's got 5.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Yeah, I don't know, Clark. I think there might be more defense in warm-ups. I mean, this is kind of embarrassing.
Well, let's take a look at where Boston ended up, Kevin, last year in the league rankings. First in opponent field goal percentage. 10th in assists. They were in the top half of the league in team rebounding as well. I think that speaks to the fact that this team aggressively goes after the basketball at every position.
Number 1 in the NBA in field goal percentage defense. You know they're getting after it. So this is a club that plays extremely hard. They take great pride in their defense. They have a concerted plan, a concerted effort every single night to try to stop the opposing team.
And here is Johnson following Jeff Green's 3. Lopez sets a screen for Johnson. They need this one, and it's good on the way in.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
And the wide open shot from Green. No good on the triple. Nets trail by 5. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo. Outside Williams. Out to the right wing. Johnson kicks to Bogdanović. No good on the 3. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Here's Hawkins. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J. Well, with that last huddle, you could see the coach was addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pound.
Well, that was not a smart play there. That's a wild shot. They can get something better.
No, that's not smart basketball. He should have passed that shot up.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And, you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Celtics.
Now, they didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there. They're dialed in from long range.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, how about Rajon Rondo in this one?
He's already up to 8 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
Basic late reaction from the defense.
Celtics leading by 7. Outside, Green. Hawkins against Johnson. It's Hawkins on the wing. A 26-point game for him in the win against Memphis. Sellinger, no good. Nets trailed by 7. Outside, Williams. Johnson outside. Elbow shot is on the way, and he hits the jump shot. Johnson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Range when he senses that the defense has backed off.
Green kicks to Rondo. Here's Hawkins. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Hawkins has got his third bucket of the night.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Boy, the field goal percentage is fantastic. Exactly the kind of start they were hoping for.
Here's Bogdanovich. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Oklahoma City. He dishes it to Williams. And it's Brooklyn scoring again. Celtics leading by 5. Rondo kicks to Hawkins. Back to Rondo. Celtics passing it around. Misses the 3. For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Outside, Williams. Lopez, a screen on Rondo. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Let's give a look now at the 2K leaderboard to see who led the league in assists last year. Number 1, Darren Williams. Rajon Rondo, 4th.
You know, these two guys served up room service dimes all season long. I mean, they set it up nicely for their teammates, and as a result, their teammates got plenty of easy baskets.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Vitor Favarani's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Smart comes in for Jeff Green. And it's Avery Bradley in for Rajon Rondo.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Marcus Smart. How his season went last year. Last season put up about 7 points per game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And, you know, I think we saw from him was the potential to be effective, but we'll see now in his sophomore year if he can really develop that potential.
Steve, certainly a lot of upside for this young man.
Here's Teletovic. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And he gets the bucket. And now just a 3-point Boston lead.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time down. Force the defense to adapt and adjust.
The Celtics shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That one is off. No luck that time either.
We've got a narrow edge here in rebounding early on. You wonder how much that'll play going forward.
Well, I like the way they've set the tone. You know, they're going to have to continue to work at it, but rebounds will be key in this game, no question about it.
Now here is Jack, coming off a stellar performance against Oklahoma City. Here's the 3. It gets rebounded by Fabarani. Celtics leading by 3. Hawkins kicks to Smart. Lets the 3 fly, and he gets it to go. Smart's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Nets have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Down low, here's Anderson, and a great assist by Jack as that one goes in.
Very clever passing. That was just beautifully done.
Here's Smart. That one goes. Smart's got 5 now.
Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
Now here is Jack. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. The shot's good from Plumlee.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical, be more aggressive.
I agree, Clark, but it doesn't look like they have the will to do that at this moment.
Anderson against Hawkins. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
He has not missed yet. 4 for 4 in this first quarter.
Setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
Jack passes to Teletovic. Jack dishes to Teletovic. No good. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Smart wide open. He fires. He drains the quick shot. And now an 8-point Celtic lead.
Boy, Kevin, I like the way they've come out here. I mean, they're shooting it well and with confidence from outside. Just a good, strong start for them.
Here is Plumlee. He's coming off a 13-point game against Oklahoma City. Anderson outside. Fires from deep. Rebound, Boston.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass. They've made one basket after another since getting this game started, and you wonder, is the blowout in store?
Too early to say that and go there, Steve, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Here's Sullinger. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Well, with this soft D, they're allowing them to shoot a very high percentage from the field so far.
Yeah, and they're just not offering any resistance, not making anything difficult for them, and they're able to kind of do whatever they want to do.
Jack up on top. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. 1 second left. Misses off the right iron. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Celtics lead by 10. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming.
Coming up this Friday.
I got my money.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, Steve and Clark, your thoughts?
Yeah, they have been fantastic offensively, really coming out strong, and they've lit it up.
Yeah, they have. I mean, very much in control and shooting the ball extremely well.
Brooklyn Nets come into this one after a win against Oklahoma City.
And you just had to admire the versatility they showed offensively that day.
Yeah, their scoring came from all over the place.
The Celtics with the lead. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, guys. T in their last game against the Grizzlies came through when they needed him to. He ended with 26 points, and he also added a few assists as he set up his teammates as well. Overall, it was just a complete performance from him where he felt like he played his best all season. He hopes to continue it, Kevin.
Doris, thank you. Well, guys, you know, he made play after play in that game.
Well, as he often does, Kevin, and we'll see. Maybe he'll explode again tonight because the momentum that he took away from that game, he's got to be feeling confident.
Well, I don't know if it'll carry over, but clearly the fact that you have a high-level performance in your recent memory bank has to do you some good. And like you said, Steve, we'll find out tonight whether it continues.
Nets trail by 6. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Johnson, that's for 2. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
You know, not really a significant margin in terms of them rebounding, but enough to get the job done.
Yeah, I mean, it's helping them get the lead. And if they can continue to rebound like this, I think they're going to be in pretty good shape. Now, they're really doing a nice job of stringing together solid possessions and building that lead up.
That's the key, Steve. They'll stay in control of this game if they can just avoid any lulls going forward.
And good on the basket. Book it. Johnson's got 6 points.
And we're going to peek back now at last season's numbers for Rajon Rondo. 4th in assists. And he was also among the league leaders in steals, finishing in the top 20 in that category.
And he ranked in the top 5 in assists as well, Steve. I mean, he was really a maestro out there. Running it smoothly. I mean, they gave him the keys to the team and let the offense run through him. That was a good decision.
Jeff Green on the wing. Rondo with it. 9 points last game. Just 5 on the clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Sullinger with the buckets.
Rondo with the nice dish.
Nets trail by 8. Dishes to Teletovic. Williams kicks to Teletovic. Shot clock at 6. Johnson wide open. He fires. Misses with the tough leaning jump shot.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
And here's Hawkins. 12 points for him. Now the dish to Rondo. Trying his luck deep. Here's Sullinger. Right through the D for the layup. Sullinger's got the lead up to 10 now for Boston.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding catch.
Steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
Johnson attacking. And Teletovic kicks to Plumlee. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand. They'd love to get more of those, the easiest 2 points possible. And on a fierce finish.
Yeah, and that's exactly how they're going to cut into the lead, Kevin.
Yeah, that's why they've got to tighten up their D. And I'd be surprised if the defense allows any more free runs to the hoop like that.
That is good. Teletovic has got his second bucket.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Here's Sullinger, and there are the Celtics with another basket.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Williams kicks to Johnson. Plumlee sets the pick for Johnson. No one near him. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
He just has not been a viable option for them this quarter.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And Williams, here we go. Telenovic's shot is good.
You know, they're being very one-dimensional right now, going to the post every time. But if it works, you don't need another dimension.
Well, they're taking this defense to task, quite honestly. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Here's Green, and he can't bank that one in. So we've reached.
Kevin, we have.
Hey guys, some keys to talk about from what I've seen so far. This is a tight ball game.
With no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Celtics leading by 6. So for Brooklyn now, Jaren Williams and Joe Johnson at the 1 and 2. Brook Lopez is out there with Mirza Teletovic. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. Sullinger, no good. Nets shooting well, 50% from the floor. And that one's good. That's now 8 points for Johnson.
Another good pass, and their offensive execution has been impressive, to say the least.
The last 4 field goals have been assisted. Yeah, passing has kept the defense off balance, but to get assists, you got to make the shots.
The shot by Hawkins, no good.
Well, as far as jump shots go, that's as high percentage as it gets.
I'm not sure how that didn't go down.
More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. And he gets it to go.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
Nets trail by 6. Now Williams. On the wing, Johnson. Passes it to Bogdanovich for 3. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Bogdanovich has got 18 points in the game.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean,
okay, guys, on defense, no inside looks, nothing. That means 1 foot in the paint, helping on all drives and contesting everything at the rim. Now let's do it.
Now let's take a look. Look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. Look at T, a great player, second in the league. And, of course, Mason Plumlee. He also shoots the ball.
Here for any defender to guard these guys. I mean, they just seem to hit everything they shot.
Rondo passes to Hawkins. It's stolen by Johnson. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. He kicks to Williams. And the layup's good off the glass. Williams has got 11.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
Here's Hawkins, 6 on the shot clock, and the shot falls short this time. And Bogdanovich kicks to Teletovic. And the Nets, another 3.
everything working for them out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
There's the feed to Sullinger. Pass to Hawkins. The 15-footer, good. Hawkins has got the game tied up here for Boston.
And he's made the most of his chances, hasn't he? He really needs to continue to work for those good looks.
Williams dishes to Johnson. Another shot, and that one's good by Lopez. Lopez has got his first basket of the night.
They've been so efficient in the paint in this game. That's an area they've totally dominated.
You know, once they ID'd the edge they had inside, they just continued to attack it.
Here's Sullinger. Fades away and sinks the tough shot. Sullinger's got 10.
Boy, they're getting into a real groove from inside the three-point line, knocking down those mid-range jump shots.
Yeah, in fact, that's the shot they've used from that range, Clark, to get 8 of their last 10 points. And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
For Brooklyn, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. And that one misses. Celtics making a switch here. Favarani's checked in. Jarrett Jack is checked in for the Nets. He hits the second from the line.
I thought the pressure might get to him a little bit, but he did enough to put them in front.
Pass to Hawkins. Steps back and fires. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Jack with a screen on front. Williams, he got right to the cup using that screen. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball, just having their way down low.
Shot from 12. Favarani, no good. The Nets have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Jack with a screen for Williams. Here's Bogdanovich. He's covered by Rondo. Bogdanovich passes to Williams. It's stolen by Green. Here's Hawkins. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Hawkins has got 20 points. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, there have already been 5 lead changes, but nobody taking control of it.
A great matchup. I mean, these two teams really match up well talent-wise. I'm enjoying this.
Rondo kicks to Green. Green left side. Fires, high post, and there it is again. Nice make there from Hawkins. 22 points for him.
That's 10 straight points on mid-range jump shots.
You know, to paraphrase a Bible verse that says, love covers over a multitude of sins, good shooting does the same thing in basketball.
Rondo with the steal. Inside. And count the basket. He is fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
That's his third versus the team's first.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Smart comes in for Green, and Bradley subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Teague is checked in for Williams. Nets trail by 4. Kicks it to Lopez. Lopez right side. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Coach is liking Clark what he's seeing from his offense.
And shoot, why wouldn't he? I mean, guys, they're filling it up with ease, executing, getting quality shots. I mean, this is fun to watch.
Yeah, this is like a clinic out there, guys. This is exactly how you attack a defense. Move the ball, sharp cuts, really a nice pace to their offense.
Teletovic dishes to Teague. He feeds it to Jack. Just 5 on the clock. The pass to Bogdanovich. The 3. Rebound, Boston. Alvarani's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Fires the 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Clark, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
Well, these teams were very similar in a lot of ways last year, especially in the standings. But they were able to take the season series from them.
And Jack, here we go.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Boston.
From mid-range, it's been a very nice game for them. I mean, they've been finding the bottom of the net a lot.
And how about the touch they've displayed from long range, guys? I mean, as a team, they are really shooting the ball well and executing from the perimeter.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. Hawkins shot good. Hawkins has got 15 points here in the second half.
The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
Now here is Jack. Here's Bogdanovich. Sullinger with the rebound. Sullinger's got 6 rebounds here tonight to the inside. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Jarrett Jack, how he performed last season. He was around 12 points a game, 5 assists and 2 rebounds. And I think the playmaking really stands out to me that he's been doing it. So many times the plays he can generate seem to change the momentum of a game.
I agree wholeheartedly there. I mean, it's underestimated.
The assists. Lopez has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And he was one step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
Smart. And the layup falls. And the Celtics lead by 7.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
No, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Plum. Sets the pick for team. Feeds it to Plumlee. Here's Lopez. It gets rebounded by Faberani. Faberani's got 7 rebounds in the game. All alone. Jack with the